breaking that's coming in at this point. We're looking at the rebel camp's petition in the Supreme Court that's now been accepted by the registry. In fact, the Supreme Court registry has allowed for the request for an urgent hearing on the matter. The matter has been listed for hearing tomorrow itself. Justice Suryakant and Justice J.B. Pardiwala bench to hear this petition. Parties that have been named in the petition. I'm going to take you through the names as parties. Deputy Speaker is named as one of the parties in the petition, along with Secretary State Legislative Assembly. Then you have Maharashtra government as one of the parties here. Ajay Chaudhary is one of the parties. Sunil Prabhu, Union of India, the DGP of Maharashtra. These are the parties that have been mentioned in the petition. Remember, here you have the rebel camp approaching the Supreme Court for an urgent hearing against a disqualification notice that's been initiated by the Speaker. They've also gone on to request for additional security for family members of the rebels, as they believe that they are being threatened by the Shiv Seniks on ground. And then also pushing for the Deputy Speaker and a no confidence motion that was moved against him, asking the Supreme Court to take a good look at that process as well, saying that the Speaker itself, the Deputy Speaker itself, has no jurisdiction to issue a disqualification notice, and that he has struck down a no confidence motion against him, and that must be taken cognizance of. At this point, the Eknath Shinde camp crying foul, reaching the Supreme Court with their grouse through those petitions. Let me cut across to our In fact, here is Maharashtra Supreme Court battle at this point. What we hear and understand is that the Supreme Court is going to be taking up this matter tomorrow. The Supreme Court registry has allowed the request for urgent hearing. The matter has been listed for hearing tomorrow. Justice Suryakant and Justice J.B. Pardiwala bench to hear this petition. Parties have been made part of the petition include Deputy Speaker, the Secretary State Legislative Assembly, Maharashtra government, Ajay Chaudhary, Sunil Prabhu, Union of India, DGP Maharashtra. Anisha Mathur joining us for more on that. Anisha, over to you. What's the latest development in this?
Well, the Supreme Court is set to hear the two petitions, one filed by Eknath Shinde and the other filed by Bharat Singh Gogawale tomorrow in the Supreme Court before the bench of Justices Suryakant and J.B. Pardiwala. The details of the petition have also been exclusively accessed by India Today. The petitions have raised three prayers effectively. First of all, that the proceedings under the disqualification notices are illegal and they should be stayed. Secondly, that the recognition of Ajay Chaudhary as the Shiv Sena party leader is illegal, could not have been done. And thirdly, that the families of the MLAs who have gone out of Maharashtra, they need to be protected. What is also interesting is that Eknath Shinde in his petition has said that the Mahavikas Aghadi government, the Shiv Sena, that they are saying that they are the legitimate legislative party of the Shiv Sena and they have withdrawn their support from the Mahavikas Aghadi government, that the MPA does not have the majority in the government today and they are misusing the office of the Deputy Speaker to try and continue in power, and that is why these disqualification notices, I beg your pardon, have been issued against these MLAs. They have also claimed that the Shinde and other MLAs decided to move away from the state of Maharashtra for the sake of their security because they were being threatened and intimidated. They have challenged the arbitrary and illegal use of the disqualification provisions against them. They have said that only 24 out of the 55 MLAs of the Shiv Sena were in fact present in the meeting where Ajay Chaudhary was made the party leader, where Sunil Prabhu was made the chief whip, and even out of those, several people have withdrawn their support to these resolutions, and that is why the chief whip could not have could not have issued any whip because his appointment itself is incorrect, that the party leader could not have been appointed in this manner. In fact, Shinde has also argued that since he was the recognized legislative party leader, any change in the party's decision making, any change in the legislative party's functioning could not have been done without his presence, without his presence in that particular meeting. So all of this has been challenged, and it will be very interesting to watch what happens in the Supreme Court tomorrow.
Anisha, thank you very much for joining us on that.